Namaste. Welcome, brothers and sisters, and whoever else may be watching. This is another production of the Magical Elite Supply Shop. Brought to you by me, Magick La Croix. And I hope you were having a good week so far on this day of Wednesday, which is the day of Mercury, and which governs communication, which is why I'm wearing blue. In order to align with the energies of Mercury, the planet of communication and swiftness, you wear blue and burn blue candles. Today, what I want to talk to you about is fear and how you should avoid that. Now, why fear? Why is everything out here intended to put you in a constant state of fear? Okay. For my melanated brothers and sisters, you have melanin. That's why I call you melanated. But unless you know how to use it, activate it and use it to its full potential, it's just, you're being stagnant. Okay. So, again, why fear? Constant state of fear of bills, these false bullshit that they put on the TV. Constant state of fear. You're fearing about who is going to be in the White House when it don't really matter who's there. They all work for the same people. Fear shuts down melanin. Let me say that one more time. Fear shuts down melanin. Completely stagnates it. So, yeah, they're going to constantly put you about all these laws, all these rules, and we have to get out of this constant state of fear. You should be living by your own rules. I'm not saying go out here and take lives and take what you want. I'm not saying like that because that's going to end up getting you in a bad situation. But what I'm saying is live by your own rules. Live how you want to live, not how somebody else is programming us to live our lives. And they do this, believe it or not, they do this by microwaves. They do it by ELF, which is extremely low frequencies. The only frequencies, not the only frequencies, but these frequencies, check out the movie Josie and the Pussycats. I know I put that recommendation in another one of my videos, but I'm going to say it again. They put subliminal messages in extremely low frequencies for programming. They do it in the movie theater. When I found this out, I was really young, and I found out that they put their flash images on a movie screen, and you can't consciously see it, but your subconscious picks it up. So why do you think sometimes you be sitting in the movie theater and you be like, suddenly I have an urge to go get some popcorn, some Coke. Check out the movie Fight Club. They actually explain it in that. When he was talking about Tyler Durden's side job as a movie projector worker, or whatever they call that title. You have a constant state of fear of heaven and hell. This was created for you. There's no such thing as either. These are states of mind. There's no place that you're going to go to and, because you didn't live according to some sky daddy, you're going to go and you're going to burn up forever. I've said this before. How is a physical or a spirit, how's a spirit going to burn up by a physical object? Fire. See what I'm saying? But they give you this sense of hell where, or heaven, I'm sorry. I'm stumbling over my words, but forgive me. I'm going to get it out. Trust me. They give you this false pretense of how you should live your life so you can get to some place up in the sky while all the time they enjoy the fruits of heaven here, right now. But you got to wait until you die to get to heaven. Now, that ain't the biggest bunch of bullshit I ever heard. Just think about what I'm saying. You know what I mean? There's a reason these teachings, certain teachings are given to the masses. Other sets of teachings are kept hidden for the elite. It's called exoteric, esoteric. Esoteric is what they give to the masses. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Exoteric. Exoteric is what they give to the masses. Esoteric is hidden teachings. Like Islam, the religion of Islam. That's an exoteric teaching. The esoteric, that's called Sufism. If you never heard of that before, Sufism. Christianity, exoteric. Gnosticism, esoteric. You start to get the picture here? Judaism, exoteric. Kabbalah, esoteric. Two sets of teachings. Check out the Nag Hammadi library. There's some shit in there that I guarantee that's going to fuck you up. You're going to be like, wow, no wonder they don't teach us this. No. You got this, you know, another thing that didn't never make sense is to turn the other cheek. So you're supposed to go around, somebody hits you, you're supposed to give them your other cheek to hit. Even as a kid, as I was being taught this nonsense, that never made any absolutely no sense to me. Turn the other cheek. This is to keep you Negroes in line so that you can get some kind of brownie points with your sky daddy that you suffering. You're supposed to suffer in silence. Who suffers in silence? We're the only people who are told to suffer in silence while you get your head beaten. I remember seeing a picture, very young, not a picture, a video of Dr. Martin Luther King, and he was marching peacefully. Somebody in the crowd hit him, some Caucasian dude. He turned and looked like it hurt, but he just kept on marching. I'm like, that's some sick shit. You're supposed to defend yourself. That's a universal right to defend yourself. As I said, they program fear into us so that we cannot fight back. You starting to get the picture now? Fear. You throw that shit away. You should not be fearing anything. Maybe concerns, but fearing all the time, not drinking enough water, chemtrails. Trust me, I was pissed about the chemtrails yesterday. I put it on my Facebook page, what I thought about it. Now, I am a city boy. However, I love the smell of rain. I love the way water meets earth. And the grass and the leaves and the trees. I love the smell that comes. Yesterday it was pouring down rain. I couldn't stand to be outside. Why? It smelled like lead. That's not natural. And I tell people, look up. Constantly look up. Pay attention. Not enough of us do. We're so busy about sports and television and the shit that comes on here and social media. We're not paying attention. So yeah, if you don't control your mind, somebody else is going to do it for you. And by the way, they're doing a damn good job of doing that. When you look at these people who follow other people who can't seem to think for themselves, I'm seeing it every day, and it's a disturbing sight. Everybody needs a leader. No, you have a brain for a reason. You know what I'm saying? The Walking Dead, that TV show, that's not about no goddamn zombies. All you gotta do is go into a public place and you'll see zombies. I've never seen, in all my years on this earth, I've never seen such a phenomenon that nobody pays attention to what's around it because their heads are buried in their phones. They are slaves to their phone. Phone is a prison for them, which is why they're called cell phones. It gets deep, I swear. You know, they give you this good and evil thing. Night Train to Terror is a B movie made in the 80s that I actually enjoy, but it shows you on, you know, God and Satan on a train trying to discuss people's fates, and there's 3 stories intertwined in this one movie. Check it out. It's called Night Train to Terror. You'll see what I'm talking about. Now, if Satan is the one who punishes evildoers, right? See what I'm getting ready to come to here? If Satan punishes the evildoers, why does God also? Can we get a small Dora pause for that one? It's incredible that people don't think for themselves. Okay, so if you gotta be punished by Satan, why are you fearing God at the same time? Which one is it? You gonna fear both of them? What's the point? It's called duality. Just like this Tupi coin, Tupi, 2P. See that? What's on the other side of that? Heads or tails? You get what my point is? Duality. Flip sides of the same coin, and as the Bible says, God said, I create all things. I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. People are scared to question things. I've seen people scared to actually use cuss words, what they call cuss words. Now, what about using a certain word is gonna, how's that a sin? How is that some kind of evil doing? You know, they actually have origins. Bullshit. Shit from a bull? I mean, that's actually, or a holy shit. Why I say holy shit? I'll tell you why. Mushrooms. Mushrooms only grow, the psychedelic mushrooms, the real deal mushrooms, they only grow through cow feces, bull feces. Bullshit. Motherfucker. What daddy is not a motherfucker? It's just the origins of the word. These people are actually disturbed by this language. They only have certain vibrations that come along with them. The word bitch is it's a female dog. And the word bitch actually comes from the word vitch, where you get the word witch, which means wise one. That's all the word witch means. Witch, bitch, bitch. Sirius, the dog star. Priestess of the dog star, bitch. I'm going to leave that one right there. You can do your own research. Everything that we do as melanated people is animate. Everything is full of life. Everything is soulful. So there's power in cuss words. Yeah, I said it. There's power in cuss words. You know. so-called cuss words. Oh, I don't cuss. I don't know what the fuck. Why not? Shit. In a world that constantly hates you just solely because of your skin color. Come on. Everything that we do, like I said, is soulful, is animate, we're full of life, we're full of energy. They have to shut that down some kind of way. So it's constant fear. You don't need to be fearing about your next leader. It don't even matter. And let me just leave that right there. People scared of this. When I wear this out in public, the Baphomet, look at the Baphomet project that is on YouTube now. Gives a complete breakdown of the Baphomet. This is just a symbol of the perfect man. Perfected. That's it. The Baphomet project is maybe 50 minutes long. It's well worth all 50 minutes of it. And before I close out, of course, I got some book recommendations, but I also got another recommendation about my sister, Ashera, Star Goddess, aka She-Ra 7. I've been friends with her for many years now, and that's my sister. She just opened up her online store called Dark Rim Online Occult Store or Shop. So check her out. She knows her shit. She got a YouTube channel. She's now got a store. Help support the sister. She knows her stuff. Okay. One of the books. I already recommended movies. One of the books that I want to recommend is They Came Before Columbus. Because when Columbus stepped off the boats with those other thieves, they saw people who look like me in headgear, in headdress, in the way you see the natives dressing. I never understood back in the day when I was growing up, like African Bambaataa and certain members of the Furious Five had on what we call back then Indian wear. That's because they were us. We once populated the entire globe. That is a fact. It's not fiction. It damn sure ain't racist to bring out a fact. Only a psychopath would say something is racist because it's true. Only a psychopath. See, psychological tricks, and stop falling for that shit. Alright, I said They Came Before Columbus, but I also got this one. Tituba. On the TV series Salem, they say it differently. Me personally, I don't think they know how to pronounce it. They call it Tituba. Tituba. And they say it like that. That's funny to me every time I hear it, but it's Tituba. The Salem witch. The only black Salem witch. Check that out. Her story is kind of fascinating to me. For more deep stuff, the Arcturus probe. I don't want to butcher this man's name, but it's Jose Arguelles. Don't laugh at me. I don't actually speak Spanish, so I don't know how to pronounce that. But there it is. You can look that up for yourself. This is some Galactic shit right here. Galactic. Great book. The Four Agreements. He wrote another book called The Four Agreements. I can't find the other. Oh, okay. It's called The Mastery of Love. A Practical Guide to the Art of Relationship. This guy is pretty good. This is Toltec. If you don't know what that means, you carry around a computer. Look it up. This should freak you the hell out. It should. The holographic universe. tells you the nature of what you think you're looking at. And for a further view of this, of what I'm talking about, you can check out the movies. I don't know if Cube would be a good one to look at, but definitely check out the 13th Floor. That movie was overshadowed by, what else? The Matrix when it came out, which also overshadowed Dark City, Strange Days, and Existence. All came out the same year. The Matrix took over all of them, so you missed those. Plain book here, but here's the title. Mystic Wisdom for Richer Living. Yeah. This, I would say, is more psychology. There's the inside of that book. Good book, though. The Dark Lord. There go that Baphomet again. Don't pay attention to that bullshit that they talking to you about. It's evil. They tell you it's evil to keep you away from it. But this is a great book. If you can find this in PDF, find it. The Dark Lord. One last one, which is a good beginner's magician's book. The Miracle of New Avatar Power. I was so impressed by this book years ago. Somebody sent me a file and I printed it out. It cost me some money to get that done, but I had it bound and printed. This is a good beginner's book. If you're beginning into occultism, this is a great book to have. It uses angels and angelic forces. Because I'm sure you're not going to want to jump into the dark side right away. So this is a great place to start. The Miracle of New Avatar Power. I have other classes, that's going to be starting up on February 6th. Check me out. Information is posted on my website. Don't forget to check out my sister, Ashira Star Goddess, aka She-Ra7. Check her out. Support her. And as always, I also have a store, www.themagicalelitesupplyshop.com. I can be found also on Facebook for any questions. This has been Magick La Croix. I will see you next time. Signing out, people. Peace.